These homes in this Tamarack section of Two Rivers are nice looking. Nice tile roofs, nice looking exteriors that look, like something different. I'm excited to see these models, and I don't say that too often anymore. So I'm over here at Two Rivers. I'm over in the Park Square Homes section right now. We're going to check out these models. This one is the Hampton at 2,384 square feet, the Hampton 2 actually, and then the Patagonia at 2,733 square feet. And I think I need my hat because I'm cooking in this 100-degree day. And before we go inside and check out these homes, I am Rich Noto, Florida licensed realtor, Florida licensed home inspector, Florida Notary Public with loan signing agent certification, your construction trained realtor. Now it's so important to have a basic understanding of Florida residential building codes and also the manufacturer's installation instructions for many components of the house, because that comes first typically when you reference code, okay? So those are things that are so important to understand. And you always want a house that's properly built, you want to make sure that your house is properly built. That way when you close on the house and you own it, you don't have to worry about that sort of stuff. And some of those issues and defects can end up costing you $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. It could cost you $50,000 to repair a house if it's in the right place. For example, if you have to remove all the stucco and siding on the house to get to the zip systems or the house wrap underneath it. So it's just something to keep in mind. Let's get a better view of this. And I'm so passionate about it because it's so true. So many people end up in really bad situations with defects, and you don't want that to be you, because you're watching this channel and that makes you a smart buyer. So again, these homes look very different, lots of stone. Let's go inside and let's maybe start with the Hampton 2, because I know the sales office is pretty empty right now. Let's go have a look. I don't know if I've ever seen a Hampton 2 from Park Square Homes. Oh yeah, this is really upgraded. Look at this. Boy, it feels good to be in the AC. It is a blazing inferno. So it feels nice and spacious when I first walk in. And I like the color blue. The two blues actually look really nice. Blue is becoming more and more popular as people are trying to get away from the gray that we've had for like the past 16 years now, or whatever it's been. This is a very large room, as you could see. It's a big room. We'll have it set up as like an office. I like the music too. So now we go into the kitchen, the living room, and the dining room. Boy, this island is huge. Look at this. It's like 2.5 islands in one. Yeah, you can see they have seats on the side too. Look at that. Just a huge, huge island. And this community is natural gas, and it seems like all the communities in the Two Rivers area are natural gas. Two Rivers is out in like Zephyrhills, in case you're wondering. And over here, look at this. We got a pantry. I'm still staring at this island. I'm like, wow, look at that. Now, of course, this island is an upgrade. I doubt it comes with the house. Like most of this is probably not going to come with the house. So just keep that in mind. Now, in another video, I was just talking about the typical slop sink. I'm like, this is like the first level upgrade that you'll get at a builder when you want a sink in your laundry room. You don't get like the sink on top of the cabinets and all that nice stuff. The garage door is currently locked. I'm going to continue this way. Maybe I'll go here to the right. Let's see what we see. Bathroom, got the Toilet in the closet room. And this must be the early upgrades room, I guess, so people could kind of see their options. You know, you always want to see this stuff in person because so many of these colors, when it's translated to the camera, and then it's translated to whatever you're viewing it on, whether it's a cell phone or a computer screen, they're going to look very different than in person. So you always want to go in person to see stuff like that. And if not, get multiple pictures of it sent to you from different phones or whatever. Ah, so here's another pantry. I was thinking, like, boy, it probably needs another pantry. That one was too small. We're in the living room now, and we got the lanai, or the covered patio, if you want to call it that. It's a big one, too. Well, the AC's on in here, and it actually feels like it's kind of warm. Master bedroom, and we're going to go into the master bedroom closet. Interesting lights. I was looking at the bulbs, how they're turned up. Usually the bulbs are turned down. That's not all I see. And a very, very long shower. Look at that. Going in the closet room. It's got a plant. You probably won't have a plant like that in your toilet in the closet room. Oh, let's go down here. You know, I might have seen this model somewhere just because of this area over here. It looks so familiar. But I could say there's probably another builder or so that has a house with a similar kind of hallway that connects all the rooms. And with all the years I've been doing this and all the videos I have, and check out my website at richnonohomes.com for more info and videos and information. After a while, they start to look the same. Let's see what this closet looks like. Ah, walk-in closet. Oh, I like the football. I was like, does that football have a face on it? And the shared hall bathroom. It's a very nice house. I think it's a nice house, you know, for the square footage. It's pretty well laid out, and I really like this over here. This kind of like a hallway, I guess you could say, with the two bedrooms that are kind of more towards the middle of the house. You know, a little bit more quiet in case you have to sleep in the middle versus in the front or rear of the house where it might be a little bit more noise. Okay, so we're going to go into the Patagonia, 2,733 square feet from Park Square Homes. This one has a 3-car garage. Boy, I love 3-car garage homes. And I love the tile roof. It looks fantastic. It's got that kind of like that slate style look. A flat tile. And I like the blue color on the door. This house has a very large front porch. Okay, so when I first walk in, feels pretty spacious, and I guess that the tray ceiling adds a little bit more of that spacious effect. A little bit extra height, I guess. And here we have the first bedroom. I like this furniture. I like how it doesn't have a drawer, but it has like a shelf. That's pretty cool, so you can just slide stuff in and out. And as you can see, this is an ensuite, or I guess you could say it's a mini second master bedroom. Let's see what the other ones have, if they have attached bathrooms as well or not. Here's a half bath. But it's unbelievably hot outside. Unbelievably hot. This is an excellent room. Yeah, really great room. Look at that. Plenty of cabinets in this kitchen. And of course it's natural gas. Got the gourmet kitchen as well. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, big pantry. And huge laundry room. So I could be thinking of another house, but I don't know, I feel like maybe I've seen this. Is the garage open?
Garage door open.
Yeah, nice large 3-car garage. Got the upgraded epoxy floor. It's always a good idea to epoxy your floor before you move in. That's one of the tips I always offer to my customers. You know, you want to do it before you move in, before the car oil and grease gets on the floor. Big living room. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, this is nice, colorful. Play area, mushrooms. Okay, so this is the Jack and Jill style, or if you want to call it the 2 bedrooms connected to a bath. You got the shared bathrooms. You got your toilet and your tub and shower. Here's another sink. So it's kind of nice having that. I don't know if I like it better than just having a completely separate bathroom, but let me just go back here a second. Very colorful, this room. Look at that orange and like a greenish bluish color. Wonderful kitchen and living room and dining room. Big covered patio. And they have the hookups over there for a sink. Let's see, what's this? Oh, master bed. Boy, it's a high bed. Look at that. How high that bed is. I want to sit on it, but I don't want to mess it up. But I feel like I want to sit on it. Yeah, it's a big, thick bed. Very high off the ground. Tray ceiling again. Tray ceilings are always an upgrade, you know, and there's some good cost to that as well. So big, long big, big long bathroom. I was gonna say big long bedroom. I think. Huge closet. Look at that. Yeah, just a huge closet. Look at that. Nice vanity. And big walk-in shower. So let's just walk out and talk about this house briefly. Very nicely laid out. I like the fact that it has that ensuite in the front, which is great if somebody has a family member or a child, or maybe just another adult that wants to have their own private bathroom. This huge island and kitchen, living room, and dining room section is very hard to beat. Look how big that is. So it really adds some, luxury to this house. Of course, if you were to strip away the tray ceilings and stuff like that, it's going to feel very different. And this tray ceiling has the upgraded wood look to it. So that, that adds to the luxury feel a lot. Otherwise, I think it's a very nice house. If you're looking for a larger single story, this could be a great option. And check out my website at richnotohomes.com. I hope you have a fantastic day. Boy, is it hot.